Hello, our nightmarish creatures. We know we've already narrated the story, but because we have a new mic, a new set of skills, we thought that this would be the best time to redo this story, and we hope that you enjoy it. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. The zombies weren't the worst part of the zombie apocalypse. The thing was, they were slow. A toddler can crawl faster than these zombies could walk. No, the worst part was all the nutjobs who believed that this was the end times. They went around killing anyone they thought was infected, including tons of people who weren't. That's how my dad died. He had a stroke. He was outside in our driveway. He could barely move. And the zombie patrol saw him and shot him. No hesitation. If they had just called a fucking ambulance, my father would still be alive. My mother took it the hardest. She had to come home to find him like that in the driveway. After that, for weeks she was practically catatonic. A zombie was bumping into our front door and she didn't even think. She just answered. By the time I heard the screaming, it was too late. I managed to kill the zombie, but she'd been bit. I know it was stupid, but I had just lost my dad. I didn't want to lose my mom too. I locked her in our basement. For weeks I would check the news praying for the government to find a cure. Months passed. Almost all the zombies in the country were killed. New waves would come. The zombies would be exterminated. It went on like that for months. Then my prayers were answered. The government released a message on TV saying there was a cure. They had set up a hospital site. Wrangling my mother was easy. I tied her up in the car and left. Once at the hospital, soldiers helped lead my mother to an exam room. I wanted to go in with her, to be the first thing she saw when she came back to life. But a doctor sat me down outside the room. The reason these waves keep happening is because people are hiding their relatives, hoping for a cure. Eventually they get sick too and spread the infection. Don't be alarmed. There is no cure. 2 gunshots sounded from inside the exam room. The only way to end this pandemic is to kill all the infected. I'm sorry. Your mother died a long time ago. We just finished it. Rage seethed in me. Let me say goodbye. Son, she's gone. You fucking lied to get me here. You killed my mom. Let me say goodbye. The doctor nodded and a soldier opened the door for me. I entered. I was alone. I decided I didn't want to be part of the living anymore. All of them were liars and murderers. I stuck my finger into my mom's blood and rubbed it on my gums. I needed to bite that asshole doctor quickly before I slowed down. But something was different. The infection had mutated. I felt myself getting stronger. The last thing I remember is sprinting at top speed and ripping that lying doctor to pieces.